Assalamualaikum and greetings. I'm Muhammad Naim Naufal. If there are any difficulties faced by those who did not get their vaccination yet, it is because of their attitude, said Prime Minister, as he urges those who are already in service to get their vaccination done. Dato' Sri Ismail Sabri Yaakob's advice to the educators came after the Education Minister declares that more classes will be active on November 1, in line with more transitions of some states to Phase 3 and Phase 4 of National Recovery Plan. He also said that even though it is not compulsory, vaccination can make life easier, such as dine-in and eligible to perform Umrah and next year Hajj pilgrimage. When asked if the condition will be included in the recruitment for new civil servants in the future, the Prime Minister said that it is a good recommendation. He also said that it may be considered, but many things have to be looked at thoroughly by the Public Service Department. It was reported on September 15, 2,500 out of 500,000 teachers in this country have yet to be vaccinated. Now, we will move to Hanusha for the next news.
Thank you, Mr. Naim. The current issue that is going on. Since this morning, almost every region in Negeri Sembilan are encountering 24 hours water system supply interruption that began at 8 am because of line evacuation, just as support and cleaning work at water treatment plant. Syarikat Air Negeri Sembilan Science had also sent out the notification to all the regions such as Seremban, Nilai, Kopan, Industrial Estate, Sendayan, Zulebur District and Kuala Pilar also that are affected in advance, which was on 11 October, for the civilians to be prepared as well. Let's hear from our civilian, Mr. Dajvinder, on the current situation.
Very disappointed. This has never happened before. This rarely happened, and not living without water is not easy. Electricity is fine because electricity if we don't have, we can just fan ourselves, and then at night we can use candles. We have alternative for no electricity. We don't have alternative for no water. That is the main issue. That is why we are all feeling devastated and worried at the same time, because currently the weather is very hot, as you can see as well, and water is essential for the whole day. You use water for almost everything. You clean yourself with water, you eat, you need water, you cook, you need water, and then to hydrate yourself, to keep yourself going for the whole day. Yeah, it's not easy living without water. So this is not an easy task to tackle, but everyone should play their part. Those at the higher ranks, they should play their parts. They should calm down and tackle this issue together.
Thank you, Mr. Dajvinder. Let's hope for the problem to be solved as soon as possible. That's all from me, reporter Hanusha from Seremban. We'll move to the entertainment segment. Mr. Irfan, thank you.
Hello, my name is Ahmad Irfan Arif. Thank you for the current issue segment. Now for the entertainment segment. Last year we were shocked about the news of the COVID-19 outbreak, which led to the government decided to declare MCO. The order causes many outlets and stores to close down for a while, which included the cinemas. Until recently, the government started to loosen up the restriction, which led to some cinemas to reopen again. Take note that not all cinemas are open. With the reopening of cinemas, now is a great time to talk about the cinema itself. Currently, the two leading cinema operators, GSC and TGV, are showing about 11 to 12 movies. Both of the cinema have IMAX and 3D experience to improve the quality of the experience for the customer. Now for the movies, itself. So if you like some superhero movies, which is the most popular genre right now, Marvel have recovered with their movie Marvel Black Widow, and also their latest superheroes movie Shang-Chi and the Legends of Ten Rings. But if you don't like Marvel movie, you can also watch DC latest The Suicide Squad movie. If you feel like watching an action movie, you can also watch Dune by Legendary Pictures. Now it's a great time, since it's October, now it's a great time to talk about the movie Halloween Kills, a movie about a group of survivors trying to hunt down the famous unstoppable killer named Michael Myers. If you thought horror movie is too scary for you, you can also watch You can also laugh with a movie Free Guy by Disney Studio. If there's any cinemas open nearby your home, now is a great time to bring your family and friends to the cinema to entertain yourself and your family or friend. This help you and your family to relieve the stress after the long pandemic. Not only that, it's also can help the movie industry grow and help them make more movie. That's all from me for the entertainment segment. Now let me pass to the next segment, which is student interest. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ahmad Irfan. I'm Shamal Analaki Ravi, and here is my co-newsreader Devarasan Balaraj. According to an expert, students are losing interest in online classes and attendance is declining. According to an education expert, a reduction in students' attendance in online sessions is due to an unstable internet connection, waning motivation, and lack of interest in the manner of teaching. Anwar Ahmad, a senior lecturer at Universiti Kebangsaan Malaysia's educational faculty, expressed concern about the worrying trend, saying government should make quick adjustments to online lectures to enable the greater two-way connection between teachers and students. He said this was especially important because schools are unlikely to reopen until September, when the country enters phase 3 of National Recovery Plan.
Student truancy during online sections is one of the key challenges with home-based learning. Aside from the erratic internet connection, several professors acknowledge that some kids become tired, resulting in a drop in attendance. They are getting bored and don't have the motivation to attend online class section taught by their teachers. He told Selangor Star. Nothing that this issue was especially widespread among kids who were already struggling in schools. The Education Ministry should have looked at what adjustment might be made this time around after going through multiple rounds of experience with home-based learning since last year. Anwar added to guarantee the lessons were more effective. Because online classes are too short and the activities are limited, youngsters become bored and lose interest rapidly. Imagine if they had go through this for months. She marked, confessing that she could only attend home-based classes twice a week with her children in Standard 1.
Each student must use ministry-provided ID to log in into Google Meet. Because there is only one laptop available, my child in Standard 1 has to take turns with her sister in Standard 3 to attend online classes. Smartphones, on the other hand, are unable to support the application required for online lectures, she added, adding that even parents were becoming frustrated with this format. Thank you, that's all from us. Now let me pass to our next segment, sports.
Thank you for student interest. Now we turn to sport. Thomas Cup. Malaysia lost again dignified. October 16, national badminton legend Rashid Siddiq praised the spirit against the country's young player despite being shown the way out by Indonesia in the quarterfinal of the Thomas Cup campaign in Aarhus, Denmark yesterday. Rashid described the fact that Indonesia was forced to work hard in the clash before confirming a place in the semi-final with 3-0 victory. He said it showed that the lineup of young national players who lack experience in playing in intensity tournament managed to give a few resistance and lost by fighting with dignity.
In a casual chat session on the bola, LA's Mamak show during the day, former Harimau Malaya striker Safi Saleh commented a little on the performance and reality of the Harimau Malaya squad at this time. According to the Safi Saleh, the national squad needs to record success at the Southeast Asian level first before setting a target to go to a higher level.